Hey everyone, I am Nate and welcome back to Hype Up. It's now time for another top 10 list. In today's video, we are going to be having a look at top 10 animes that you should be watching if you don't watch anime and you want to get into it. Whoever's doing this in post is going to be a lot of jumbled words. It's going to be a big title, this video. Let's shonen jump into it. You're not going to understand that reference at all unless you watch anime a little bit. In at number 10 is Dragon Ball Z. Even if you've never watched anime before, you've probably at least heard of Dragon Ball Z. This action-packed anime follows the story of Goku and his friends called the Z Fighters as they repeatedly save the world from multiple alien superpowered threats. The great thing about this show is that even though it has multiple series in the franchise with hundreds of episodes to offer, you can almost pick it up from any point and still have a basic idea of what's going on. It's your classic good guy versus bad guy to save the world storyline that doesn't take itself too seriously. In at number 9 is Hunter x Hunter. This action-packed series is sure to satisfy anyone looking for one of those epic quest-driven stories. The story is set in a world where a group of people called hunters exist to perform dangerous tasks like capturing criminals and searching for treasures in dangerous places. 12-year-old Gon sets out to become a hunter in order to search for his estranged father. While a simple enough premise, the paths taken by the many characters to achieve their goals are incredibly creative and unpredictable. In at number 8 is One Piece. Are you a fan of pirates? I can't hear you. Copyright. Copyright infringement for SpongeBob SquarePants. Are you a fan of epic adventures? If you answer yes, then you'll probably love One Piece. The story follows the adventures of Monkey D. Luffy, a boy whose body gained the properties of rubber after unintentionally eating a devil fruit. With his crew of pirates, Luffy sets off on an epic adventure to find the world's ultimate treasure, known as One Piece, in order to become the next king of the pirates. Filled with swashbuckling adventure and comedy, One Piece is a must-watch anime adventure. In at number 7 is Samurai Champloo. Or Champloo. There's a lot of Reddit threads. Samurai Champloo, like a few... No, I said it the other way. Samurai Champloo, like a few of the anime on this list, is one of those classics that will remain ageless. The show is a unique blend of Japanese Edo period history as well as Western themes like contemporary hip-hop. The story follows one of the most lovable trios in anime history, Fu, Mugen, and Jin, on Fu's journey in search of a samurai who smells like sunflowers. The series is action-packed and filled with humorous moments as well, not to mention it also has an amazing soundtrack. In at number 6 is One Punch Man. Fans of superhero stories will love this fresh take on the genre. One Punch Man is set in a world filled with superheroes, much like Marvel and DC. Like Marvel's Avengers, the government of this world creates a hero association to combat villains. The story follows Saitama, who is ridiculously overpowered to the point that he can take out any opponent with one punch. Frustrated with his lack of challenge, Saitama eventually joins the Hero Association to find a challenge worthy of his power. Featuring awesome action and laughable comedy, One Punch Man is a must-watch for any superhero fan. In at number 5 is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Not to be confused with Full Metal Alchemist, its earlier and arguably worse predecessor, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a great starter anime for those wanting to get into the genre. The story is set in an alternate universe type world where alchemy takes the place of science. It follows the brothers Edward and Alphonse in their search for the Philosopher's Stone to restore their brother's body after a failed attempt at bringing a person back from the dead. The anime deals with mature themes and has a near perfect ending, earning it a spot on this list. In at number 4 is Avatar: The Last Airbender. Everything was fine until the Fire Nation attacked. There's quite a bit of debate over whether Avatar is even an anime, seeing as it was actually produced in America. Everyone's like, oh, well, anime is the Japanese word for animation, but it's like, no, but it's Japanese animation. So wait, anime means animation, but anime means Japanese anime? No, it'd be Japanese anime. Like... Aliens. The show, however, is a unique blend of Western and anime style animation, so we thought we'd still include it on this list. Avatar is set in a world where human civilizations consists of 4 nations: the Water Tribes, the Earth Kingdom, the Fire Nation, and the Air Nomads. In these nations, there are certain people known as Benders who can manipulate those elements, kind of like superpowers. The Avatar is the only person with the ability to bend all 4 elements. The story follows the Avatar Aang, who sets out on a journey to master all 4 elements while saving the world in the process. In at number 3 is Cowboy Bebop. Are you a fan of space? Are you a fan of cowboys? Are you a fan of space cowboys? If your answer to any of these above was yes, then you'll probably love Cowboy Bebop. This anime is a neo-noir space western set in the year 2071. It follows a crew of misfit bounty hunters aboard a spaceship called Bebop. If you enjoy series like Firefly, then you should find this anime a perfect fit for you. This series is episodic in nature, meaning you can mostly pick up from any episode and have a basic understanding of what's going on. In at number 2 is Pokemon. Even if you've never watched the anime, you've probably heard of Pokemon. You might have even watched it not knowing that it actually fits into this genre. Pokemon is insanely popular worldwide, from the games to the anime to the mobile game of Pokemon Go. If you enjoy epic adventure stories and have always wanted a super smart animal companion, then you'll love Pokemon. There are quite a few anime titles for Pokemon now, but the first story followed 10-year-old Ash Ketchum as he set off to become a Pokemon master. Before we reveal what number 1 is, what have you thought of the list so far? Have you seen any of these anime? Do you have any other recommendations? Let us know in the comment section down below, but it is now time for number 1. In at number 1 for the best anime you should watch if you want to get into anime because you haven't watched any anime to start off with is My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia is the perfect entry anime for any fan of comic books and superheroes. It follows the classic hero arc storyline and is filled with an abundance of cool characters with different superpowers. The story follows Izuku Midoriya, who lives in the world filled with superpowers but lacks one himself. A little spoiler warning, but one day he runs into the world's greatest hero, All Might, who shares his superpower with him, starting Izuku's own hero arc to be the top hero. Set mainly in a high school specifically equipped to nurture future superheroes, My Hero Academia will leave you yearning to be a part of this super world. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like, as well as subscribe and check out some of our other videos. I'm Nate, this is Hype Hub, and we'll see you all next time.